Greetings, this is Sloshworks. Welcome back to the Wasteland II beta. We left off last time. We just found this cache as we were heading back to the Ranger Citadel from the remains of the Wrecker's stronghold, which has vanished over here somewhere. And we're just basically going to have a bit of an explore as we go and see if we can find any more of the caches or any more of the points of interest. Oh! There's one. A stash of radiation suits. Okay. I guess they're the ones we were looking for. So if we give one to him. One to him. One to him. So it looks like we've got enough for everybody to have one. And one for our 7th member if we actually ever get one, so that's pretty cool. I wonder how much of the radiation it actually, how much of the radiation damage it actually prevents. Cool. So we've got all of those. We'll head up this way. I'm not quite sure if having the high perception person selected during big map travel actually makes any difference, but I don't really see the harm in trying. Might as well have some water. And I think we'll head up here and then down into the Citadel and see if we can actually go in now that we've cleared out the agricultural centre and, well, the remains of Hypool. So I'm not sure if we can, but we may as well go try. Oh, I just noticed Rose has levelled. Shall we fight? Yes, let's take on the raiders. They can't be that bad, can they? Or can they? Looks like he's got a sword. I don't know why this is covered so much by my HUD at the moment. I'm recording on 720 and there's not much I seem to be able to do to get rid of it, but everything else seems to be working so much smoother since I've been having such bad frame rate problems. It's just the game itself, even playing it, it's become almost unplayable lately, so I guess we'll have to just put up with that as we go for a little while until we can work out what's going on. Ooh. See, he's got a sword. Where do we get a giant... Well, it's a machete. Where do we get a giant machete? Okay, so we'll go here and we'll shoot him, but not kill him, so we'll run around there and hide. How many attacks is he going to get on him? 2. Well, that's okay. He's dead. We'll run her away. Just in line with that guy, I did not notice him there. That's no good. Honeydew Lewis. I'm starting to get a little bit annoyed by Honeydew Lewis because no matter where I go, he's there. He never goes away. See if we can get hit. Oh, that's painful. At least Honeydew's gone now. That hurt me a fair bit. What's this guy gonna do? Just gonna run. That seems like a bit of a waste of a turn, considering all of his buddies are dropping like flies. Speaking of flies, I watched a montage of clips of the monster from The Fly 2 today, and I'd forgotten how incredible those special effects were, in, you know, a bad kind of cheesy horror movie kind of way. We did get a machete. The first machete I've seen. Almost feels like it is. Okay, look, we're overweight again. Let's just divvy this stuff up. So bandages can go to the mouth. Pain relievers can go to Firewater Johnson since he's usually up the front. Of course, it's a bladed weapon. We can't really use it. And I've been thinking it'd probably be worth leveling up one of my guys to have energy weapon skill, because normally energy weapon seems to work better against robots and you know, that kind of stuff. And we did run in to the area called robots, which I have seen Agent Core die quite badly to the giant disco bots with blades for legs, giant spider robots. And yeah, so maybe it would be in our best interests to actually plan ahead for that. I'm not sure if that's something that we need to worry about too much, but I was thinking that Rose, who's, you know, her gun's not that great, and we've just maxed her out on Surgeon, so she's not going to be able to get any more on Surgeon because of her intelligence. So maybe it might be worth leveling up her. Actually, I should stop using health packs. I wonder if I do get into the Citadel, if I can use a doctor there. Yes, I was thinking we'll start building up her energy weapon skill. There's no point in giving it to the mouth, because he really doesn't get to... He never gets to attack, and he can barely even move one step and still fire, so I think we're just going to have to accept that he's never going to be able to really do anything. Alright, let's go see if we can finally go inside the Citadel and have a look around. Do we have another honeydew? We do, that's excellent. Get him. Oh, okay. Not we're still alive. I am starting to feel worse and worse about stealing his stuff every time, but you know, them's the breaks. There's not much point in worrying about it. Let's go have a look-see. Do you think we'll be able to get in? The General has informed me that you've completed your mission in Ag Center and now have full Ranger privileges. Welcome to the Ranger Citadel. This is a bit exciting. I wonder what it looks like in there. Maybe we'll finally be able to sell all of the guns and stuff we've picked up because of this silly bug. Let's go. And I wonder if honeydew will spawn inside the Citadel. No honeydew. I wonder if we're going to lose him. If the bug's going to stop working now. Guess we'll find out afterwards. Alright, what have we got in here? Who's this guy? Sergeant Wade Woodson. He was the guy at the door, wasn't he? Welcome, recruits. Nice to make your acquaintance. Good work saving the day and attaching the repeater units at Ag Center. Alright, let's ask about the broadcast. We don't know where they're coming from or who's making them. Hell, they could be old pre-war recordings for all we know, but we've been hearing them since the skies started to clear. The skies are clearing? Okay guys, there's a lot of text here, and I don't think I can actually read it all to you and still get these out under 20 minutes. So I might click through a bit of this. If anything looks important, I'll stop and read it. Okay, so the Red Scorpions know where Demonter is. That's where we do need to go to be able to... Most people's eyes glaze over when I start getting technical. Should we get technical? Yeah, no, I'm not going to read that. Yes, Hypal will be sorely missed. I did feel really bad about that. I know what the repeaters are. The skies are clearing. Well, it's only a theory, but my guess is that the fallout that's been floating around up in the ionosphere since the war has been muddying things up there, stopping long-range broadcasts from being reflected back to Earth. Now maybe the fallout is starting to decay and the ionosphere is slowly returning to normal, allowing it to reflect radio waves like it used to back in the good old days. Or not. I only know what I read in salvaged books. But we're definitely picking up more distant radio signals these days than we were able to even 3 months ago. Ask about the General. Oh, he's in the room. I'll ask him about quiet. And yeah, we'll just skim through some of this stuff. Seems pretty interesting. I'm sure the General's going to have more interesting stuff to tell us. Nothing to steal from them in this room. Oh, he's spun around on his chair. half expected him to have a little white cat. A stiff-bearded older man wearing a hard-worn ranger uniform and a battered old cowboy hat. General Vargas walks with a cane, but he's not helpless. He wears a pearl-handled revolver on his hip, and there are a lot of notches on the barrel. So you saved Alexander at the expense of Hypel. A tough decision, and I know it must weigh heavily on your minds, but a choice had to be made. And once you chose Alexander, you did all you could to save it and its people. I am particularly pleased that you went out of your way to help Matt. He was a great ranger and remains a credit to our organisation now that he's left. Also, let me personally thank you for finding Ace's killer, whatever it was. So we'll skip through some of this stuff and we'll like important stuff like this. Apparently we need to go show the leg to Mercaptain. Captain Mercaptain. Sounds like a Murloc. And we'll skip through all this stuff. I notice I haven't seen any of the smartass kick-ass or any of that kind of stuff pop up in all of these. Wow. It's a lot of dialogue. Thrasher. I remember Thrasher. Wow. Ooh, got experience for the logbook page. Fell in with a snake squeezing cellar. Huh? Okay. Getting that feeling of being followed. Damn. Tells a sad story, doesn't it? Guess what came out of the dark was that damn killer robot. So the best lead is to find this snake squeezing salesman, whoever he is. Mentions Rail Nomad here, so let's have a look there. If you haven't already, maybe this fella knows something more, like where the rest of the logbook is. Okay. What else have we got in here? So we've stumbled across a trader in the Ranger Citadel, and what we're going to do is we've got Chopsticks with his barter bonus, and I've transferred all of the guns that we picked up, the 8 honeydew rifles and all the stuff we're not really using anymore. So I'm just going to chuck all that in here, and we're going to see after we've done that what we can get from them for as little as possible. So let's see what guns we've got. We've got an 8 to 11 double-barreled assault rifle. We're getting rid of a couple of them. There's not really much point in grabbing any of them. Have you got any armor? We'll grab both of them. We don't really need any ammo. That looks to be all they've got. So well, I've got some radiation suits. At least we know we can come back for them if we need them. So basically what we're going to do is we're going to trade all of them for a couple of armor and still get 28 scrap. So we've got 745. That seems like a pretty good deal. So I think what we'll do is we'll give the heavyweight armor to Firewater Johnson. I'm pretty sure... oh no, that's better. So what we'll do is we will put that on Chopsticks. We really don't want him to die. And what we'll do is we'll give the heavyweight body armor to Angela. And so she's got 2, he's got 1, he's got 1, he's got 3. It's probably going to be our best bet. So these guys who can't talk now. Recruits, huh? Ah, Mercaptain. Okay, we've given it the leg. Remarkable, but unnerving. I've never seen robot tech this advanced. It'll take me some time to give it a full examination. So if you excuse me, interesting. Fascinating. Oh, you're still here. What can I do for you? We've got a requisition form. Oh yes, I forgot. The General mentioned that. He was so pleased you found Ace's killer that he asked me to let you have your pick of some of my more interesting creations. Okay, what can we get? 1 requisition allocated. What's an ion beamer? Let's get that. Sounds good. Well, let's have a look at the ion. There's an ion lance, ion beam of 5 to 7. So what I'm thinking I will do is we will level up the energy cells so that Rose can have especially since we've got so much of it, we may as well level Rose up when she levels, which is, well, it's now. And we will give her an energy weapon and try that out. So we've been talking to Corporal Flintlock Eggleston, which is possibly the greatest name I've ever heard, and he's asked us to give him anything that could be added to the Rangers Museum kind of collection thing. So I think we'll give him Ace's Star. Thank you, recruits. Now let's see. Oh, Captain Ace's Ranger Star. It's damn sad. We're truly fortunate you found it, children. I'll add it to the collection. Some more experience for us. In one of the bookcases, in the Ranger Citadel here, just behind Mr. Eggleston, we have found a book called Fix It, which will give Chopsticks another level in toaster repair. So we'll read that, which will give him, I think he'll be up on 4 toaster repair. That was awesome. Given that the skills are starting to take more per level, it might be worthwhile saving these books for later. I'm not sure if they have a limit on which levels they can work on or anything like that. So we've found in the mess hall there's basically unlimited water supply, and we've found Corporal Evan Hawko, who says, great, so from time to time while you're out on patrol you're going to meet folks who want to help you out. Most have their own reasons for volunteering, a grudge against somebody, an excuse to get out of town, whatever. Well, we welcome them all. Extra hands are always appreciated, but we try to limit the number of volunteers in one ranger team to 3. Any more than that and it's hard to keep them in line. So what happens when you've got more volunteers than spots to put them in? Well, you send them back to us, that's what. If you want a volunteer to join you later, just tell them to come to the Citadel and we'll take care of them until you're ready. You'll find them here in the mess or around the Citadel enjoying our hospitality. Alright, so I guess once we do have more NPCs than we need, we can pick which ones we want for individual situations and send the rest back here. Kind of like Skyrim, I guess. Okay, so we've pretty much explored all of the Ranger Citadel. I have skipped through a bit of the conversations purely because there is so much text. The only place it looks like we can't get into is through this door here. Only officers are allowed through there, but it looks like we've pretty much explored the rest of it. So basically we need to go now up to the Rail Nomads camp to find out if we can get any more information on Ace. And we found at the very beginning of the episode, we found the radiation suit, so we don't need to worry about that stuff anymore. So I think next time we'll come back and we'll go to the Rail Nomads camp and see what that looks like now. And then it'll be on to put the repeater in Demonta. And then I don't particularly know what's going to happen after that. So it's all getting a little bit more open and a little less streamlined and linear than it was at the beginning. We can kind of go anywhere we want now. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.